Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to the court of the Edijester, good people. Where are we? The 20th. Christmas coming. Right, before we begin, buy me a coffee, usual stuff, right? Okay, subscribe to my Substack, but subscribe here so I can get some more followers. I seem to stop getting followers now, which is awful. So give me some followers. I need more followers. Come on, you lot. Get following now, here today. Let's talk about, as we move up towards Christmas, M&S. Marks and Spencer's, a very old-fashioned, traditional British store, which does great food. There's no getting away from it. I know people who love Marks and Spencer's. It's a particular favourite with the sort of the metropolitan gays who swan about mincing through the aisles, buying various pre-prepared meals because they're thick and they can't cook. Now, that's not what we're about today, though. As you can see on the screen there, I've been alerted to the presence of Yang MM at MMYang434. And I think it's worth us covering this because Yang is organising, as you can see, a boycott of M&S because of their behaviour in regards to the changing rooms and letting men in. So you can go and have a look, tweets in the Dubras, usual stuff, right? Okay, and see what Yang MM is up to, because there's been letters written to M&S, and what I've got for us to have a look at here this morning is letters are saying, why the hell are you letting men and pretending to be women into the changing rooms? Why aren't you keeping safety at the forefront? Why are you allowing these men in when people are having their bra fitted? I mean, bear in mind, M&S do a really good bra fitting service, and some of these perverted men will get fun out of taking advantage of that. So I think it's very important that we understand that M&S is really not about the safety of women within their stores in terms of when they're changing, etc. So I thought it'd be interesting to have a look at the response. You can go and look at the emails written by Yang and others. There's various things there that you can see, but this really is the response that was received by Yang from M&S in relation to one of her email inquiries. So here we go. Look. Interesting email. You say that you respect the right of your customers with a gender identity, but how much respect or thought do you give to women who don't want men undressing around them? You pander to a small minority and exclude the majority, with the question being, why? Well, the response to a standard email that was sent asking why the devil are you pandering to these blokes and in putting women's safety at risk was from Andrew Nightingale of the executive team at M&S Customer Service, who said, thank you for your email. To ensure every customer feels comfortable trying on clothes in our stores, our fitting rooms are located within our women's wear and menswear departments for customers of that gender. That's not a gender. Men and women aren't a gender, M&S. They're a sex. That's where half the problem is. Why do M&S get this? Go and have a look. See who's on the board there. Look, see the people that are involved in M&S, and you'll see why. Okay, go and have a look and see why this is happening. Have a little dig about with some of these chaps and you'll see what's going on. So, men and women, that's a sex, right? So the men and women's departments are the departments for men and for women. But for customers of that gender, says M&S, and are made up of individual lockable cubicles to ensure customer privacy with a colleague on hand. That's not actually always true. I know for a fact that Yang has had people out visiting Marks and Spencer stores all around the country during this project, and they find that, for example, the disabled changing room has a curtain. There's no door. Or that when they say it's a lockable door, there's actually a 12-inch gap at the bottom of the door and a 12-inch gap at the top of the door. In other words, anybody with a camera, a secret camera, can put that camera underneath and film surreptitiously, which we know some perverted men like to do. So, they then continue. It's all lockable cubicles to ensure customer privacy with a colleague on hand. What does that even mean? Where is the colleague? What if they're at coffee? What if there's something else has happened? What if they're dealing with somebody else? How fast do you think it takes for a man to get a photograph underneath the cubicle? M&S, you're absolutely disgraceful on this front. What our lingerie fitting rooms are located within our women's wear departments for customers trying on lingerie products. But there are customers who have affirmed a gender identity. And as an inclusive business, we respect their right to choose the right fitting room for them. Right, so what you mean is, right, fetishists who want to try on your knickers, right? So you've got men going in the room, is that what you're saying, who are trying on lingerie? So men going in a room in M&S, trying on frilly knickers, and I don't know, embroidered breasticle holders. Is that what you're saying? That they're wearing these things in your changing room and trying them on because of their gender identity to see whether or not that's their thing. You really are unbelievably ignorant, M&S, if you think that trying them on is all they're doing. absolutely beyond the pale. I have noted, right, about your comments about the policy, and I'm sorry to hear you no longer wish to shop with us. I have asked our GDPR team to process your request for your account to be deleted, so they will be in touch with you shortly. Kind regards, Andrew Nightingale, Executive Team, M&S Customer Service. This is unconscionable from M&S. Do they not know that kinky buggers? It's just like, I want to go to the board of M&S, right? And I want to say to Stuart Machin and his mates, right? Here, chaps, get your peepers round this, right? Get your peepers round this, and then stick a film on the TV. And that film will be Personal Services with Julie Walters, right? In which we can see all manner of male fetish and dangly nonsense that you could possibly want to see, in which they dress up as schoolgirls and dress up and get spanked by nanny. They want golden rain and all the normal nonsense. M&S are unbelievably and utterly stupid in this regard, because they do not understand that fetishistic men are taking advantage of your suicidal empathy. M&S, right? So I'm with Yang MM. Let M&S know that you don't want this. Tag them in. Go and have a look at Yang MM's timeline. Take what you need. Tag them in. Tell them that people should be boycotting them. And I don't think they should just be up to Christmas. I think we should make this boycott all year round until M&S behaves itself and gets these LARPing, fetishistic, paraphilic men out of the changing rooms meant for women, safeguard women's safety while they are having their bra fitted or having to deal with their personal knickknacks and doodads. I don't want these men anywhere near these bloody changing rooms, and nor should Marks and Spencers. And yet, here we are. Here we are. And I'll bet you that somewhere within Marks and Spencers, in the teams that make these kinds of decisions, there'll be either a LARPing bloke or a LARPing woman. With their gender identity and their queer theory, I'll put money on it. But you let me know what you think in the Dubries, because I genuinely think Marks and Spencers need a spanking. Preferably on their bot-bots, as Judy Walters says in Personal Services. Join Yang MM in spreading the word. Boycott Marks and Spencers until they behave, and get these fetishistic men and these LARPing women out of the changing rooms that are not appropriate or right for the sex they actually are, and that they disavow the concept of gender identity altogether. Other than that, they can get in the bin. Go woke, go broke, I reckon. So go and support Yang, get the word out there, boycott Marks and Spencers. And I shall see you later. Bye-bye.